Neymar da Silva Santos Jr., the Brazilian Neymar who at the moment is playing for Barcelona, is up there with the likes of Ronaldo and Lionel Messi when it comes to the best players in the world. We all know how good Neymar is, and he's only 25 years of age, so could you imagine how good Neymar is going to get in the next couple of years? Neymar was a player who was playing for Santos, then did make the move to Barcelona, and he actually has earned comparisons to former Santos player forward Pele. If you're getting comparisons to Pele, you know that you are very, very good. Neymar has loads of potential. He's known as one of the best players in the world, but today I've got 10 things that you probably didn't know about Neymar. If you're going to enjoy this video, make sure you go ahead and click the like button, click the subscribe button. Also, if you are new to the channel, right next to it will be the bell button. Click on the bell button so you get notified every time I do upload. Number 10, dream is to win a World Cup. So we all know this, pretty much every football player, their dream one day is actually going ahead and winning the biggest football competition in the World Cup, and that is actually Neymar's dream. He wants to go ahead and go all the way with Brazil and lift up the World Cup trophy with his country. He's only 25 years of age, like I did mention earlier on in the video, and this man has years ahead of him, and Neymar could possibly live his dream and win the World Cup with Brazil. Number 9, interesting start to his international career. Neymar's dream is to lift up the World Cup trophy with his country, and to actually start his international career for Brazil, it was quite interesting as he was actually left out of the 2010 World Cup. Followed by that became a petition where it was signed by 14,000 fans to actually get Neymar into the Brazilian side for the 2010 World Cup. Sadly, Neymar was not brought to the 2010 World Cup, but in August of 2010, later on in that year, he did make his debut against the United States in a friendly. Neymar made the starting lineup in that night and scored in his first ever match in the Brazil jersey against the USA. Number 8, most marketable athlete in the world. When you think about casual fans who do watch football, you really only think the two players that they do know is Ronaldo and Messi, but in both of 2012 and 2013, Neymar was actually the most marketable athlete in the world by Sports Pro magazine, actually beating the likes of Ronaldo, Messi, and Usain Bolt. Neymar actually bet those three big names to actually go ahead and win the most marketable athlete in the world, a huge accomplishment for only the 25-year-old Neymar. Number 7, West Ham was the first club to make a bid for him. 2010 was a big year actually for Neymar as he was left out of the 2010 World Cup side. He did make his debut for Brazil, and also in 2010, the English club West Ham, who actually made a bid for Neymar. It was the first English side that actually took notice of him, and surprisingly it was actually West Ham United. They made a quick bid of £12 million for the Brazilian, but it was turned down immediately. Also after that, Chelsea wanted to bring Neymar into Stamford Bridge, and that was also rejected quite quickly. Number 6, holds record for fastest Olympic goal. In the Rio Olympics in 2016, Neymar actually scored the quickest goal ever in Olympic football history. 14 seconds into the game against Honduras, Neymar picked up a goal, and it is now a world record set from the Brazilian Neymar. 14 seconds, the world record fastest goal for Olympic goal in football. Number 5, scored his 100th professional goal on his 20th birthday. When it's your birthday, what do? You celebrate, you cut cake. Neymar celebrated his birthday on the 5th of February in 2012, and actually on that day was when he scored his 100th professional goal in his career on his birthday. What a birthday present that would have been. Probably better than yours and what you do on your birthday. On his 20th birthday, he scored one of the most important goals in his professional footballing career, scoring his 100th, and obviously he's gone on to score a lot more goals after that. Number 4, tattoo rich in emotion. When we see Neymar out on a football pitch, you can see on his neck and his arms that he loves tattoos and he loves some ink on himself. Actually, he recently got a new one, and it was a tattoo of a child with a ball under his arm standing in front of a favela. We all know favelas are big in Brazil, and the work was actually entitled Pursue Your Goals, and it actually indicates a boy's dream of a big house, and a football career. The tattoo actually reminds Neymar of where he came from during his games. So when Neymar is playing his games out on the football pitch, it reminds him where he came from, how he started from the bottom in a favela in Brazil, and where he is now playing for obviously the best club in the world, Barcelona, and also when he is representing his country, Brazil also. Number 3, became a dad at 19 years old. So Neymar did a lot of things when he was young. On his 20th birthday, he scored his 100th professional goal. When he was 19, a year younger than that, he had his first child. This is a quote directly from Neymar: "Cried when I heard I was going to become a father. First I was afraid, and then I felt happy. It was a new responsibility," he did say, after the birth of his little blonde Luca David da Silva in 2011. The future of Barcelona is obviously guaranteed. Neymar's son pretty much will be linked to Barcelona, whether that's if he wants to play football, if he wants to follow in his father's footsteps. So many things happened to Neymar when he was young, and he's already done so much, and he's only 25 years of age. Number 2, came close to bankruptcy. So with so many things going on in Neymar's life when he was young, when you are young, you don't really think before you do things, and in November of 2012, Forbes magazine revealed that Neymar was on the verge of bankruptcy. When Neymar did sign a new contract for Santos, bringing him close to 7 million per year, at the time Neymar lived above his means. 13,000 of monthly allowance to the mother of his child that he did have, 130,000 on his apartment, 900,000 on a penthouse, and a Porsche for 500,000, and his famous 8 million boat. Neymar almost lost his mind and almost went bankrupt while he was playing for Santos, but obviously Neymar has gotten over that, and I think he's doing well for himself at the moment at Barcelona, and I really hope that he does really control his money in the future. And number 1, Neymar to Real Madrid. So at the moment, Neymar is playing for Barcelona in the La Liga. He's experienced a lot of success with Barcelona, but actually in 2005, Neymar became famous with his great talent and incredible maturity. Real Madrid were really interested and wanted to sign Neymar. He actually went through Madrid's training center. He was all convinced that he was actually going to go to Real Madrid in 2005, 12 years ago. But Santos did not agree with it and actually flat out declined the offer for Neymar to make his way to Real Madrid. The story goes that Santos actually pretended that there were actual contractual impossibilities. Could you believe that Santos actually pretended that there were actually contract troubles, and the transfer finally did not go through? And Neymar possibly, could you imagine 2005 if Neymar went to Real Madrid? What kind of player would he be today? Would he still be there? Where would he be now if Neymar did sign for Real Madrid in 2005? But that are the 10 things that you probably didn't know about Neymar. If you did enjoy this video, like the video, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another video.